Do you know what men really need in a marriage? It's not always what you think. Welcome, dear listener, to the exploration of a topic that often remains shrouded in misconceptions and stereotypes. Today, we're going to be discussing what men really need in a marriage. Now, society often paints a picture that men are simple creatures needing only food, sports, and physical intimacy to be content. But men, like all human beings, are complex, and their needs in a marriage extend beyond these cliches. Understanding these needs, recognizing them, and fulfilling them are crucial to the success of a marriage. It's about looking past the obvious and digging into the emotional, psychological, and even spiritual needs that men have in a marriage. So let's take the plunge into this ocean of understanding and empathy. Join us as we delve into the top things that men really need in a marriage. Scene script. First on our list is respect. It sounds obvious, but it's often overlooked. Now let's drill down into the concept of respect in a marriage. Respect is the cornerstone of any successful relationship, but it takes on a different dimension in the context of marriage. It's not just about treating your partner with kindness and consideration, but also about valuing their opinions, ideas, and feelings, even when they differ from your own. Why is respect so crucial in a marriage? Well, it goes beyond the simple fact that everyone deserves to be treated with dignity. Respect sets the tone for how you interact with each other. It creates a safe space where both partners feel heard, understood, and valued. Without respect, communication breaks down, and the relationship can become a breeding ground for resentment and conflict. So, how can respect be shown in various ways? It begins with the small things. Listening attentively when your spouse is speaking, showing appreciation for their contributions, and acknowledging their achievements are all forms of respect. It's about giving them the space to express their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment or criticism. But respect also extends to the bigger issues. It means standing up for your spouse when they're not present, defending their character and integrity. It's about making decisions together, considering their perspective, and including them in the process. And it's about respecting boundaries, understanding that your spouse is an individual with their own needs and desires. Respect isn't something that's automatically given. It's earned over time through consistent actions and behavior. And it's something that needs to be maintained and nurtured. It's easy to let respect slip in the hustle and bustle of everyday life, but it's one of those things that, once lost, can be difficult to regain. In a nutshell, respect is about seeing your spouse not just as a partner but as a person with their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences. And it's about treating them with the same kindness, consideration, and dignity that you would want to be treated with. Remember, respect is a two-way street. It's not just about giving it, but also about receiving it. Scene script. Next up, emotional intimacy. Yes, men crave it too. It's a common misconception that men are solely driven by physical intimacy in a relationship. While physical intimacy does play a significant role, it's not the whole picture. Men, like women, need emotional intimacy to feel truly connected and fulfilled in a marriage. You see, emotional intimacy is all about understanding, empathy, and mutual respect. It's about being able to share your deepest fears, hopes, dreams, and insecurities with your partner, and knowing they'll be there to listen, support, and comfort you. It's about feeling safe enough to let your guard down, to be vulnerable, and to express your emotions freely without fear of judgment or rejection. In a marriage, emotional intimacy fosters a deep sense of connection and camaraderie. It's that comforting feeling of knowing someone truly gets you, that they understand your world, and are willing to walk beside you through life's ups and downs. It's about feeling seen, heard, and valued for who you are, not just for what you do or how you look. Open communication is a key pillar of emotional intimacy. It's about more than just talking about your day or discussing practical matters. It's about expressing your feelings, your thoughts, your fears, and your dreams. It's about being able to say, "I'm hurting," or "I'm scared," or "I need help," and knowing that your partner will be there to listen, to empathize, and to offer support. So, how can you foster emotional intimacy in your marriage? Start by creating a safe space for open and honest communication. Encourage your partner to express their feelings and listen attentively when they do. Show empathy and understanding. Be patient and kind. Remember, it's not about fixing problems or offering solutions. It's about being there, listening, and validating their feelings. Emotional intimacy is not just about sharing feelings. It's about being vulnerable and trusting your partner. It's about creating a bond that goes beyond the physical, a bond that's built on mutual understanding, empathy, and respect. It's one of the most beautiful and rewarding aspects of a marriage, and it's something that men, just like women, deeply crave. Scene script. Thirdly, men need appreciation. It's more than just a thank you. Have you ever heard of the phrase, "The way to a man's heart is through his stomach"? Well, let's update that for the 21st century. The way to a man's heart is through appreciation. Men, like anyone else, crave recognition for their efforts. It doesn't have to be over the top, but a little acknowledgement can go a long way. When we talk about appreciation, we're not just talking about saying thank you after he's done something. We're talking about noticing the little things he does and acknowledging them. It's about recognizing the effort he puts into making the relationship work. Whether that's through his work, his time, his emotional support, or even his attempts at cooking dinner once in a while. Appreciation can be as simple as a warm smile or a gentle touch. It can be a heartfelt thank you at the end of a long day, or a loving comment about how you notice the effort he put into a project. It's these small gestures that can mean the world to a man. Why is appreciation so important? Well, it's a key ingredient in a man's self-esteem. When a man feels appreciated, he feels valued. He feels like his efforts are seen and recognized, and this can give him a sense of purpose and satisfaction. It makes him feel like he's contributing to the relationship in a meaningful way. But appreciation goes beyond just boosting a man's self-esteem. It also encourages him to continue doing those things that earn appreciation. It's a positive reinforcement loop. The more he feels appreciated, the more motivated he is to contribute to the relationship. It's like a snowball effect. The more appreciation you show, the more love and effort he's likely to put into the relationship. So ladies, remember, appreciation isn't about grand gestures or expensive gifts. It's about recognizing and acknowledging the everyday efforts that often go unnoticed. It's about showing him that you see, value, and love him for who he is and what he does. Appreciation is the fuel that keeps the engine of love running. Lastly, but definitely not the least, physical intimacy. It's not all about sex. Physical intimacy, as many would misconstrue, is not entirely about the act of lovemaking. It's a broader concept that encompasses a lot more than just that. It's about creating a bond that is tangible and real, one that you can feel, touch, and cherish. Think about the simple act of holding hands, for example. It's a gesture that signifies a connection, a bond, a mutual understanding that says, "I've got you, and you've got me." It's a symbiotic relationship that thrives on the exchange of warmth, comfort, and care. It's not just about the touch, it's about the feeling that comes with it. Physical intimacy also includes the act of hugging or cuddling. It's a silent way of expressing one's love and care for the other. It's about creating a cocoon of warmth and comfort where words are not needed, and actions speak louder. It's about creating a space where two bodies communicate in a language only they understand. Another aspect of physical intimacy is spending quality time together. It's not about what you do or where you go, it's about being present, being in the moment, and enjoying each other's company. It's about creating memories that last a lifetime, memories that are etched in your hearts and minds. It's about sharing laughter, tears, joys, and sorrows. It's about creating a bond that withstands the test of time. In essence, physical intimacy is a dance, a delicate balance between giving and receiving. It's about understanding your partner's needs and wants, and fulfilling them without any expectations. It's about creating a safe space where both of you can be your true selves, without any fear or inhibition. Physical intimacy is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It's unique to each couple, each relationship. It's about finding what works for you and your partner, and embracing it wholeheartedly. Physical intimacy is a language of love that speaks volumes in a marriage. So there you have it. The top things that men really need in a marriage. We've delved into the intricacies of respect, how it is not just about admiration but also about recognizing the value in your partner. We've talked about emotional intimacy, the essence of sharing your deepest thoughts and feelings, creating a haven of trust and understanding. We've touched upon appreciation, the power of acknowledging the efforts your partner puts into the relationship, and the magic it does in boosting their morale. And of course, we've discussed physical intimacy, a fundamental component that goes beyond the realms of the physical, fostering a deep, unspoken connection. Each of these elements, respect, emotional intimacy, appreciation, and physical intimacy, plays a crucial role in building a successful and fulfilling marriage. They are not just optional extras, but necessities that make a marriage thrive. Understanding your partner's needs is key to a happy and thriving marriage, so take these tips to heart and watch your marriage bloom.